The way this comes off may be a little bit doomsday or just not necessarily as positive. I'm an incredibly positive person. I'm always looking for the best potential outcome out of any shitty situation. And life may be kind of that shitty situation for many people. It's simply a war of attrition. Whoever can last the longest in whatever life throws at you and make the most out of it. But it doesn't always have to suck. And there's not necessarily a secret pill that you can take that's going to magically make you better, or a fitness program that's going to magically transform your life. What really does matter is making small, marginal, incremental gains that are meaningful to you and who you want to be in your journey. For me, the marginal gains that I focus on may be slightly different, but there is a common trend across all people and all of my clients that I've spoken with that focusing on these three little things will make a huge difference. There's no secret pill, there's no secret fitness program that's going to give you the gains and the life that you want. Because everybody's going to have some slightly different journey and something different that's going to need to fit for them. So today's video is going to be about the 3 marginal gains that I focus on with my clients because I'm focusing on improving their health and their longevity. But there may be other things that this idea of marginal gains may fit into your life. What's going on, guys? My name is Keegan Hanks. I am a personal trainer and a coach for nearly 10 years now. This channel was born out of the desire for me to share my journey, my knowledge, my experience working with so many different people over the last decade to give you the best information on what actually works and what's actually going to give you the life that you're looking for. So make sure you deadlift that subscribe button and smash it back down so you can stay up to date on everything I come out with. The top 3 marginal gain victories that I think you should focus on to drastically improve your health, your wellness, your longevity. The first one, and these are not in any specific order, but I have found a lot of success implementing this with most of my clients, and it's a step goal. And this doesn't have to be anything insane or crazy or adding in a 50-minute walk every single day. A simple increase of 300 steps per day will equate to nearly 50 more miles walked over the course of a full year. Now, I don't know about you, but I could not tell you a single time that I've walked 50 miles at one time. But I can accumulate 50 extra miles of activity, of fitness, of just feel-good movement over the course of a year with only 300 steps more per day. Now, if you increase that to 500 or 1,000, any small improvement over the course of a year, because again, we need to put this in the context of our whole life. This is not a transformation. This is not a one-year journey. We want to make fitness manageable for the rest of our life. And making these small incremental gains is the best way to really start to make an improvement on your longevity and your life as a whole. Number 2 is something that I never thought in my career could ruffle some feathers, and that's increasing the amount of vegetables that we consume on a daily basis. I never in the life of my career thought that this would become something that could make people upset or people would disagree with. I always assumed that having vegetables, having those micronutrients, the fiber in the vegetables was always going to be a good thing. But that's what I think we should do. We should get back to something simple, eating more vegetables. Having just 1 serving of vegetables more per day is over 300 servings of vegetables over the course of a year. That's 300 servings of vegetables that you were not eating previously. You're getting so many more micronutrients, so much more fiber, and it's not about being perfect. It's about making those small changes that over time is just going to add up exponentially and exponentially. And vegetables is one of those things. It can start to push out other bad foods that don't necessarily fit into your goals. If you have a load of vegetables, you're probably not going to have space for a bunch of extra snacks or dessert afterwards. Focusing on those good whole natural foods without telling yourself that you can't have these other things can give you the motivation and the confidence to know that you're not keeping things from yourself. You're just making better choices to support your own health and your own feelings. Third thing, and this is really challenging for people, especially if you're just starting out and you've just decided that you want to get started on a fitness journey. You need to start small in the gym. You cannot go into the gym and go gung-ho and do some crazy workout that you saw on Instagram or social media, because that fitness program is not built for you, especially if the influencer is some shredded, jacked guy or girl. They're not writing programs that are going to fit for you. They're going to write programs that fit for them and have gotten them to their position in what they look like. So take a step back. Go small, go simple. You need to do so much less than you think you do to see results in the gym. I've had a client lose over 100 pounds, get taken off medication by their doctor, not just willy-nilly, by simply working out 1 to 2 times per week with me doing strength training and about 20 to 30 minutes of a bike on the other days. This was a stationary bike that they just had at their house, so it doesn't necessarily need to be that. It could be walks, like I'd mentioned in the first one. Just doing over time, we've built up over the course of 2 years, adding things in as we go. Having that slight adjustment, those slight improvements really brings a level of enjoyment into it, because you're gaining confidence that you can do the things that you tell yourself you can do. If you have these big lofty goals in the gym, you tell yourself you're going to do 200 sets or 20 sets of whatever exercise it is, and the next day you can't get out of bed, you're so much less likely to show up to the gym and to do it ever again. So be consistent. Showing up for yourself, showing up for your health is way more impactful than having the most perfect program from the beginning. Be smart. Start small and get out there and make a change in your health and wellness. I'll see you guys in the next one.